Welcome, everybody, to Senior Night at Owen-Withee. Glad you can make it with us tonight. Our three seniors starting off for us tonight in what may be their last home game. Change some pleasantries and we'll be on our way. Milipeki taking the jump. Capitio with the layup missed. Recovered by Loyal. Haven Proshek shooting for three, missing. Short. Bottomy to Arndt. Bottomy attacking again. And Arndt driving for the layup. Blackhawks with the first 2 points tonight. 2-0 Blackhawks. Proshek. We'll have to excuse me while I learn some names from the Loyal folks. Proshek to Telek. Back to Proshek. In the lane. Natasha Telek losing the ball out of bounds. Presses on right away from Loyal. Gets it into Petke. 3 seniors trying to bring it up. Across to Petke. Tried to float it to Arndt. And Proshek losing the ball out of bounds. Bottomy to take it in the far side. Tries to get it into Shelton. Knocked away by Tylee Brecht. Into Arndt. Arndt at the logo. Over to Capetillo. Rena Arndt underneath for the layup. Good. 4-0 Blackhawks. Sheila Telek. Corner of the lane. Shooting for 2 makes it. 4-2 Blackhawk lead. Poor pass in. Gets right to Peroshek. Natasha Telek with a shot. Missing. Ball gets knocked out of bounds right in front of the Loyal bench. Blackhawk ball in front of the table here. Gets it into Arndt. Over to Petke. Bottomy. Into Rena Arndt. Up for the layup. Good. Arndt with all 6 points so far. 6-2 lead for the Blackhawks. Proshek. Brecht driving in the lane. Loses the ball. And I missed the clock there. We have a conversation here. Has been confirmed it'll be Blackhawk ball. There was a question of where it came out. Blackhawks eventually with the ball here. Oh, steal from Proshek. And Arndt coming from behind with a foul to stop the shot. Rena Arndt with the first foul of the night. Proshek at the line to shoot 2. First one's a miss, too short. Sydney Halita checking in for Petke. second shot on the way. Too long, recovered by Loyal. Check to Telluck, to Brecht. Over back Telluck, shooting for a long two is good. 6-4, Blackhawk lead. Follow me, trying to get to Arndt. And Owen-Withee's going to take a timeout. We'll be back with you in just a bit. Back in after the timeout here. 6-4 lead for Owen-Withee. Their ball to bring in. And get it to Arndt. Kendall Weiler checked in along with Capetillo. Capetillo holding right side, dribbling toward the middle. Comes back around. Shelton right side. Weiler to Arndt. Arndt in the middle. Over to Shelton. Spins around. Drives to the baseline. Backs away to Weiler. Capetillo tries to get it inside. Last off of Loyal will stay. Blackhawk ball. Alyssa Zvolena and Anna Lidner check in for Loyal. And Autumn Nelson checks in for the Blackhawks. Weiler gets it into Halida. Over to Capetillo. Tries to get into Arndt, but blocked by Telluck. Long pass into Zvolena. Steal from Sheila Telluck and gets bumped by Geneva Capetillo. She'll get the foul. Ellie Peterson checking in for Owen-Withee. Places Capetillo. Zvolena to bring it in. Gets it into Telluck. Back to Zvolena. Looking for a place to go. Gets it to Natasha Telluck. Sheila. Lindner. Lindner. Oop. Got travel call. I'll turn over to Owen-Withee. Steal by Zvolena. Takes a shot. Ties up the game at 6. Lita floating it over to Arndt, but Sheila Telluck there to steal the ball. Lindner. Zvolena. Over to Lindner. Sheila Telluck for 3, missing. Arndt runs into a bunch of Greyhounds. Turnover again. Telluck to Lindner. Trying to drive into the paint. We get a whistle. I believe this will be on Raina Arndt. Confirmed. Her second foul. Peroshek and Courtney Rakovic check in for Loyal, as well as Capetillo replacing Arndt. We got a slip. Free ball for Capetillo. Gets the layup for 2. 8-6 Blackhawk lead. Ball last off of Loyal, be Blackhawk ball. Tylee Breck checks back in. Halita to Capetillo. Pressure still on from Loyal. Into Weiler. Tries to drive over to Peterson. Now Nelson in the corner. Peterson to Capetillo, shooting from the top of the key for two. 10-6, Blackhawk lead. Tellock to Lindner. Back Tellock. To the corner of the paint. Rakovic misses. Recovered by Proshek. Tylee Breck for two. Makes it 10-8. Blackhawk lead. Nelson looking for a place to go. Pass too strong for Weiler. Goes out of bounds. 11:54 remaining in the first half here. 10-8 Blackhawk lead. Sheila Tellock to bring it in. Weiler blocks the inbound pass. And Tellock gets revenge by stealing the ball from her. Rakovic. Lindner. Tellock. And we got a whistle. Fall on the ground. Capetillo with the foul. That's her second. Dakota Shelton checking in for her. Brecht. Inbound to Tellock. Back to Brecht. Lindner. Nearly stolen by the Blackhawks. Tellock recovers. Gets it to Brecht. Again, nearly stolen. Brecht drives into the paint, gets blocked big time. Proshek with the recovery and the shot for two. Ties it up at 10. Halita long pass to Peterson. Weiler driving the baseline. Gets the layup off the glass. In a fakey kind of way. It was backhand. 12-10 Blackhawk lead. Tellock. Stuck by Blackhawks. Lindner over to Brecht. Proshek all the way across to Tellock. Shooting two misses. And we got a whistle and jump ball call. That is going to stay Loyal ball. Zvolena checks back in. Jump ball to Loyal. Brecht to Zvolena. Drives in the paint. Shoots a jumper. Misses to the left side. Weiler with the rebound. Peterson eventually gets it to Nelson. Not the way she wanted to. Halita inside. Nelson drives baseline, backs away to Weiler. Shelton in the middle. Stuck. Gets it to Nelson and loses the ball. Out of bounds off of Brecht. Natasha Tellock and Abriel Kubista checking in for Loyal. Loyal bench was warned to allow the refs to ref the game. Shelton to bring it in. Again, Blackhawk ball in front of the Loyal bench. Gets it into Weiler. Nelson now right side, inside to Peterson. And we got a foul call. I believe that'll be on Zvolena. Confirmed, Alyssa Zvolena on the foul. The first one for Loyal. Into Peterson. Nelson to Shelton. Now in the middle. Dribbling right side. Picks from Nelson. Ball to Nelson now, holding. Dribbles into the paint, loses the ball. Last touch apparently by Owen-Withee. Claimed there was not a touch by Loyal there. Greyhound ball. Lindner bringing it up. Excuse me, Zvolena bringing it up. My apologies. Kubista with a layup attempt missing. Pass up to Nelson. Does not quite get it to Halida. Pass is interrupted by Kubista. Lindner. Kubista. Telek. And Zvolena in the paint across to Lindner. Drives in, takes a jumper, misses. Weiler with the rebound. Other side now. Shelton now. Into the middle. Peterson. Losing the ball momentarily. Passes are getting interrupted quickly by Greyhounds. Kubista on that steal. Brecht over to Zvolena. Underneath to Telek. Cross Lindner for two. Long one. Misses. Nelson to Weiler. Peterson. Backs out to Weiler. Weiler into the paint. Loses the ball. Gets a little twisted up. And foul called as Tyler Brecht is going to the basket. Foul is on Sydney Halida. Her first, the Blackhawks' fifth foul already. 2 shots coming for Tyler Brecht. First one's good. Makes it 12-11. Bottomley and Petke check in. And so does Sheila Telek. Second shot for Brecht on the way. That one misses short. Petke with the rebound. Tries to pass through Natasha Telek. Misses. Blocked by Weiler. Recovery shot. Missed. Poor pass out of bounds. Still Loyal ball. They'll take it out under their own basket. Telek to Telek. Fight for the ball. It's a jump ball that's going Owen-Withee's way. 7:34 remaining in the first half. 12-11 Blackhawk lead. Owen-Withee with the jump ball. Steal initiated from Brecht. Gets it over to Telek. Back to Brecht. Zvolena into Kubista is going to get a foul call. She'll go to the line to shoot. Foul on Amelia Petke. Her first, team 6th. Kubista at the line to shoot 2. First one short. Still 12-11. Second one on the way. Second one's good. Ties it up at 12. Into Weiler. Tries to go through 2 Greyhounds and gets a foul on the way through. Foul on Tylee Brecht. Her first, team 2nd. Taking it out on the far side. Bottomley to inbound. Gets it to Weiler. Pass goes directly to Zvolena. Drives in. Going to get a block call. Falls on Kendall Weiler. Alyssa Zvolena at the line, shoot 2. First one's good. First lead for Loyal. Arndt, Capetillo, and Helita check in for Owen-Withee. And Anna Lindner checks in for Loyal. 13-12 Greyhound lead. Second shot to come. That one's good. Lead by 2 now. Still by Zvolena. Tilak, and we have an out of bounds call there. Peroshek and Rakovic to check in for Loyal. Inbound pass goes to Lindner, but she knocks it out of bounds. Owen-Withee struggling with getting it in. That pass inbound goes to Zvolena. Lindner. Telek. Zvolena. Lindner. Telek. Right side. Zvolena. Lindner shooting 2, missing. Got jump ball called. That's going to stay Loyal's way. Autumn Nelson checking in for Bottlemy. Loyal with the jump ball here. Inbounded to Lindner. And now Owen-Withee ball. Capetillo trying to get it to Helita. Stolen by Telek. Lindner. In the paint, shooting for 2. Too strong. Rakovic with the rebound. Zvolena nearly losing the ball off the pass. Off Lindner. Nelson with the recovery. Fast break for Nelson. Pauses over to Arndt. Shoots for 2. Ties it up at 14. And we got timeout from Owen-Withee. We'll be back with you in a bit. Back with you after the timeout. 14-all the score here with 5:51 remaining in the first half. Loyal ball on the backcourt. Lindner to Rakovic. Looking for a place off the glass. Misses. Helita with the rebound. Tries to pass to Arndt. Gets stolen back to Helita. And we got a foul on Nelson on the ground. Fouls on Alyssa Zvolena. Tylee Breck checking in for Zvolena. That's 5-second rule there. Still having trouble inbounding here. Turnover to Loyal. Brecht. In a trap in the corner. Loyal is being charged the timeout. They got it in before the jump ball. We're going to take a timeout as well. Be back with you. Back in after the timeout. Loyal got control on the far side here. Still 14-14. 5:20 remaining in the half. Gets it in to Tellock. Again getting stuck. Brecht to Lidner. Tellock backing away. Lidner to Brecht at the middle. Dribbles right, back into the paint, out to Lidner. Driving sideways, out to Tellock, right side. Rakovic with the pick. Passing over to Brecht. Tellock. Back out to Brecht. Cross to Lidner, tries to drive in. Rakovic. Off the glass, too strong. Near fight for the ball. Goes off Loyal last, out of bounds to the Blackhawks. Full pressure again on Loyal. Capetillo floating over to Halita, excuse me. Into Weiler, drives to the bucket. Gets the two, takes the lead. 16-14 Blackhawks. Tellock. Trying to avoid the trap, gets stuck again. Stays in bounds. Good save from Lidner. Shot from Tellock ties it up. 16 all. Just under 4 to go. Halita, long pass to Arndt. Speed is going to win for Loyal. Goes off of Arndt last. Kubista and Natasha Tellock check in, replacing Peroshek and Rakovic. Ellie Peterson checking in for the Blackhawks, replacing Halita. Loyal ball far side. Trying to find a way to avoid the trap. Does. Natasha Tellock pushes out to Sheila. Brecht across to Lidner. Brecht again. Tellock. Sheila Tellock from the corner of the key misses. Out of bounds to the Blackhawks. Into Arndt. Capetillo. Loses the ball to Brecht. Fast break. She holds up. Seeing a 1-on-3 situation. Tellock. Lidner. Stuck. Jump ball is going Owen-Withee's way. Just under 3 minutes left in the first half. Haven Peroshek checks in So does Dakota Shelton. Tied at 16. Long pass. Collision in the air. Shot from Telluck misses. Nelson got over and back. Call as the foot cross back over. Loyal ball at the in front of the table here. Brecht into Telluck. Proshek. Telluck. Kubista. To Brecht over to Proshek. Brecht back in the middle. Proshek for three is good. First three of the night goes to Proshek. Loyal with a 3-point lead. Capetillo taking a shot, getting fouled on the way. Fouls on Tylee Brecht. I believe that's her second, team's fourth. Capetillo at the line to shoot 2. Little off is a miss. And Lindner checks in, replacing Brecht. Second shot from Capetillo coming up. That one's a miss. Recovered by Proshek. 2:10 remaining in the half. Lindner into Natasha Telluck for 2. 21-16 Greyhound lead. Nelson driving. Gets stuck by her own face, I think. Greyhounds recover. Proshek fakes a 3. Ball gets to Telluck. Shoots for 2, misses. Rebound by Weiler. Capetillo driving in the paint, right into Loyal. Turnover. Telluck. Lindner into Natasha Telluck. Shoots and misses. Capetillo with the rebound. Weiler into Capetillo. Minute 5 officially on the clock. Shelton. Peterson shooting 3 is good. 21-19 Greyhound lead. Nearly picked off by Peterson. Kubista working to get the ball out. Nelson saves it barely, but just for a moment. Sydney Halita checking in for Capetillo. Referee correcting himself. It is Loyal ball. He had initially pointed towards Owen-Withee. 36.1 seconds remaining in the half. Loyal up by 2. Telluck. Proshek drives in the lane. And Natasha Telluck for 2 more. 23-19 with 23 remaining. Looking for a last shot. Steal by Proshek. Long shot from Natasha Telluck. Will end the half with Loyal with their biggest lead of 7. 26-19 at the half. We'll be back with you with the second half in about 10 or so minutes. Here we go, ready for the second half. Loyal in the lead, 26-19. Loyal to inbound it here. And we're off. Last 18 minutes of our last girls' home game. Telluck to Brecht. Back to Telluck. Drives toward the corner. Proshek for a long two, misses. Raina Arndt with the rebound. Gets it to Capetillo. Weiler. Peterson thinks twice. Gets it to Capetillo. Cross to Halida. Shoots for two. Gets it. First points of the half to the Blackhawks. 26-21. Telluck. Brecht. Over to Proshek. Back to Brecht. Left side. Dribbles to the middle. Telluck. Proshek right corner. Shooting three. Gets it. Proshek with the only threes tonight, besides Ellie Peterson. Pass somehow bounces off of Telluck back to Capetillo. Peterson passes off to Capetillo, drive in. And that's going to fall eventually behind and down. The things that'll get a crowd riled up. So after all that fun, foul's called on Natasha Telluck. First foul for her in the game, and the first one of the half. Capetillo at the line to shoot two. First one is off. Still holding 21-29 Greyhound lead. Second shot on the way. That one's good. 7-point lead for Loyal. Telluck. Over and back is getting called here. Blackhawks will take it out in front of the table. Gets it into Arndt. Peterson fakes a shot, dribbles in, backs away to Arndt. Weiler over to Capetillo by the logo. Weiler right side. Halida back in the middle. Peterson left. Into Weiler. Edge of the paint. Underneath. Misses her first shot under the backboard and gets her own rebound and makes the second one. 24-29. Greyhound still leading. And we got a timeout call by Loyal. We'll take a timeout as well. I'll be back with you in a bit. Back with you after the timeout. Loyal leading 29-24. Telluck. To other Telluck. Brecht. Natasha to Sheila. Over to Proshek in the right corner. Dribbles around. Takes a jumper, misses. Aren't with the rebound. Capetillo loses the ball off of Telluck. Blackhawk ball far side. Capetillo drives in the paint over to Peterson. Shoots a nice little jumper for 2. 3-point game. 26-29, Loyal lead. Peroshek. Natasha Telluck to Kubista. Brecht over to Sheila Telluck for 2, misses. Rebound by Weiler. Arndt to Capetillo to Peterson underneath for 2. 1-point game. Loyal 29, Owen-Withee 28. Peroshek over to Telluck, shooting 3, misses. Weiler rebounds. Ball goes off of Sheila Telluck. Out of bounds to Owen-Withee. Zvolena and Lidner check in for Loyal. Capetillo. Aren't now at the logo, resetting things. Capetillo. Tries to get it in the paint and ends up in a jump ball. It's going to stay Owen-Withee's way. Inbound to Weiler. Capetillo. Peterson gets blocked by Natasha Telluck. Goes out of bounds. Still Owen-Withee ball. Into Capetillo. Shoots for 2. Gets it. Owen-Withee with the lead again. 30-29. Gets it across to Kubista. Zvolena. To Sheila Telluck. Stolen by Capetillo. Knocked out by... I was going to say knocked out by Telluck, but we have the referees calling off of Owen-Withee. Inbound to Lidner. Zvolena. Sheila Telluck trying to get a pass to Natasha. Interrupted by Blackhawks. They regain control. Telluck now again. In the middle. Zvolena to Lidner. Out to Sheila Telluck. Across to Zvolena. Misses along 2. Peterson with the rebound. Gets it to Weiler. Arndt. Goes back to the logo, resetting things. Weiler. Right side. Floats into Capetillo. Turnaround hook shot misses. Arndt with the rebound and put back for 2. 32-29. Loyal's calling timeout. We'll be back with you in a bit. Back in after the timeout. Owen-Withee with the lead, 32-29, after quite a long run. I want to say it's an 11-0 run. Natasha Telluck getting fouled on the way to the shot. Foul on Sydney Halita. Her second. Owen-Withee's first foul of the half. Telluck's first foul shot is good. Makes it 32-30. Awaiting the second one. It's also good. 1 point lead for Owen-Withee. 32-31. Arndt. Peterson in the right corner. Capetillo loses the ball out of bounds. Turnover to Loyal. Telluck. Zvolek. Over to Natasha Telluck. Back to Sheila. Lindner. Zvolena. Into Natasha Telluck. Fakes a shot. Puts up off the glass. Misses. Kubista with the rebound. And we have a foul call. Foul on Geneva Capetillo. That's her third. Team second. Nelson and Bottomley check in for the Blackhawks, replacing Halita and Peterson. Inbound to Arndt momentarily. She knocks it out of bounds. Still Loyal ball. Nearly the same thing again. This time it's going Owen-Withee's way. Inbound to Capetillo. Weiler now. Kind of a tall dribble, but she maintains control. Nelson to Arndt. Arndt back to the logo. Capetillo right side. Arndt getting fouled on the way to her shot. Arndt will go to the line to shoot two. Fouls on Natasha Telluck. Her second, team second. Arndt's first shot is just off the rim. Proshek, Rekovic, and Brecht all check in for Loyal. Both Tellucks and Kubista check out. Arndt's second shot on the way. Last shot misses. Knocked out of bounds. Last off of the Blackhawks. 11:46 remaining in the game. Proshek. Zvolena to Brecht, all the way to Lindner, shooting three, misses. Bottomley with a rebound. Nelson, Capetillo. Floating to Arndt. Gets fouled on the way to her shot. She'll go to the line again. Foul called on Alyssa Zvolena. Her third, team's third. Arndt makes the first one, 33-31. Second one on the way. That one goes right in. 3-point lead for Owen-Withee. Near steal from Nelson. Loose ball. Close one for Loyal, maintaining control. Lindner now driving in the paint, puts up a jumper, too strong. Nelson rebounds. Capetillo. Weiler shooting threes, no good. Arndt with the rebound and score. 36-31. I'm guessing this is a 15-2 run for Owen-Withee. Bottomy nearly steals from Rakovic. Rakovic pass right to Nelson. Arndt. Weiler drives in the paint. Gets the foul. Foul's going to be on Rakovic. That's her first. Team's fourth now. Kendall Weiler at the line, shoot 2. First one's good. Biggest lead of the night for Owen-Withee. Second shot on the way. No room on that one. 6-point lead for Owen-Withee, 37-31. 10:27 remaining in the game. Zvolena. We got a foul call. Autumn Nelson on the foul. Sydney Halita checking in for Bottomy. It's Nelson's first foul, team's third of the half. Zvolena to bring the ball in. Gets it to Peroshek. Tries to get into Rakovic. Capetillo with the steal. Nelson to Weiler. Arndt back to reset the offense. Capetillo left side. Halita to Weiler right side. Into Capetillo. Caught up. We got a jump ball. It's going to go Loyal's way. Kubista and Natasha Telek checking in for Loyal. Jump ball to Loyal. Lindner to Brecht. Lindner. Zvolena. Kubista. Brecht. Back over. All the way to Lindner. Inside to Kubista. Turnaround jumper from Telek is a miss. Weiler rebounds. Arndt driving forward. Nelson dribbles back to the middle. Weiler right side now. Just right in the middle. Brings it back to the middle more. Resetting things. Weiler gets a foul on the way to the basket. Weiler's going to go to the line, shoot 2. Foul on Tylee Brecht. It's her third, team's 5th. Weiler at the line, shoot 2. First one's good, extending the lead. 39. Okay, freaked out a minute. 38-31. Second one's good. Now it's 39-31. Lindner tries to get it to Kubista. Reynard knocks it away. Haven Peroshek and Sheila Telek checking in for Loyal. Replacing Zvolena and Lindner. Into Natasha. Peroshek to Sheila. Brecht driving in. Basket's going to count. Geneva Capetillo on the foul. Her 4th. And Tylee Brecht at the line to shoot her +1. Fall shot to miss. Arndt brings it up. Capetillo to Nelson near the corner. Out to Weiler. Dribbles back to the middle. Nelson right side. Into Halida. Puts it up to 2. Misses. Thought there might be a foul there, but good defense from Telek. Sheila on the way up now. Proshek over to Brecht. Brecht back into the middle. Sheila Telek. Back out to Proshek, shooting 3. Airballs that one. Not strong enough. Ellie Peterson checking in for Capetillo. Sit down with 4 fouls for a bit. 8:01 remaining in the game. Weiler into Halida. Back to Weiler. Arndt. Weiler, right side. Nice steal from Kubista. Proshek. All the way across to Proshek again. That is for 2. Foot on line. We've got 2 for Loyal, and now the press begins again. Nelson gets the loose ball off to Arndt. Surprised that was not a foul, but the ball goes out last off Loyal. 7:11 remaining in the game. 39-35. Owen-Withee lead. Floating into Arndt. Arndt with the layup for 2. 41-35. Now 7 minutes remaining in the game. Proshek. Telek shooting 3 toward the back end of the rim. Loose ball recovered by Proshek. Brecht. Telek. Stepped on the line. It's going to go Owen-Withee's way. Bottomy checks in for Blackhawks. And Zvolena checks in for Loyal. Weiler. Bottomy. Nice dribbling to get around defense there. Out to Peterson. Nearly lost that one. Back to Arndt, resetting things. Peterson right side. Into Arndt. Back out to Peterson. Bottomy. In the paint. Shoots jumper. Misses short. That's going to bounce out of bounds. 6:12 remaining in the game. Loyal ball down by 6. Brecht. Kubista. Zvolena. And Proshek trying to drive in. Backs out to Zvolena again. Into Natasha Telek. Turnaround. Passes back out to Proshek. Over to Brecht. All the way over to Zvolena now. Right side. Back to Proshek. Shooting 3. Too strong. Halida with the rebound there. Dangerous pass across the bottomy. Peterson fakes. Puts it up for 2. Too short. Very straight line to the rim. And Zvolena with the rebound. Proshek. Brecht. Back to Proshek. Volena into Quista. Pass goes out of bounds. Blackhawk ball. Lindner and Sheila Telluck checking in. Placing Proshek and Brecht. Still 6-point lead for Owen-Withee. 5:03 remaining in the game. Weiler. And Owen-Withee calls timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back with you in a bit. Back in after the wave and timeout. 41-35, Owen-Withee lead. Owen-Withee's ball far side. Capetillo, Nelson. Arndt, Capetillo, Weiler. Arndt. Capetillo. Foul call. Sheila Telluck on the foul. Her first, team sixth. Ball out of bounds on the far side. And Arndt. Nelson. Capetillo. Peterson. Nelson. Peterson. Capetillo. Near pass to Peterson. Nice footwork by Natasha Telluck not to travel. Sheila Telluck now. Lindner. Zvolena. Left side. Zvolena. Corner for Lindner. Tries to get it into Telluck. Thought there might be a travel on Nelson, but no call there. Arndt, Nelson. Capetillo. Dangerous ball gets stolen by Loyal. Lindner. Sheila Telluck. Zvolena back to Telluck. From the free throw line, takes a jumper off the rim, misses. Kubista with the rebound, stuck at the baseline. Gets back out to Zvolena. Telluck in the middle. Lindner. Zvolena drives in the paint. Jumper too strong. Capetillo with the rebound. Gets it to Arndt. Floating pass. Capetillo. Peterson to Weiler shooting three. Misses. Arndt saves. Capetillo with the rebound. Off the glass. Misses. Rebound by Kubista. And Zvolena fouled on the way to her shot as she's driving in toward the glass. Foul on Ellie Peterson, her first, team's fifth. And Loyal's going to take a timeout. We'll be back with you in a bit. Back in after the timeout. 41-35 Blackhawk lead. We've been here for quite a couple minutes here. Alyssa Zvolena at the foul line. Shoot 2. First one's around the rim and out. Still holding 6-point lead for the Blackhawks. 2:16 remaining in the game. Second shot's a miss. Halida with the rebound. Dangerous pass. Zvolena with the near steal. Knocks it out of bounds instead. Ellie Peterson checking in for Halida. 5th place Loyal. And 7th place Owen-Withee in the conference here. Gets it into Arndt. Gets it to Nelson on the right side. And we got a foul call. Falls on Natasha Telek. Kalita back in for Peterson. And Haven Peroshek checking in for Loyal, replacing Telek, who's now on her 3rd foul. Autumn Nelson at the line, shoot bonus here. First shot, it's good. She'll get a second one. Second shot's a miss. Recovered by Loyal. Brecht. Telek. Zvolena driving baseline. Tries to get it into Kubista. Loses control. Telek for 3, misses. Arndt recovers the ball. Now Weiler to Arndt. Minute 30 remaining. 6-point lead for Owen-Withee. Weiler. Looks for some help. We got timeout called by Owen-Withee. We'll be back in a bit. Back in after your timeout. 6-point lead Owen-Withee. 42-35, or 7-point lead. I have a missed point here. It should be 42-36. Minute 18 remaining. Arndt. And we got a foul call. Trying to stop the clock. Foul on Tylee Brecht. It's her 4th, team's 8th. Alita checking in for Peterson. Rena Arndt at the line, shoot bonus. It's good. Took a while, but it's good. 43-36. Second shot here coming up for Arndt. That's good. 8-point lead for the Blackhawks. Loyal's going to have to do some hurry up. Breck shooting two, misses. Weiler rebounds. Arndt. Capetillo on the break. Flowing it to Nelson. Halida. Weiler. Arndt. Holding. Capetillo. Nelson. And a whistle. Nelson going to the line. Foul on Haven Peroshek. Her first, team's 9th. Still single bonus. Autumn Nelson to shoot one. Misses. Rebound is a jump ball. That is going to stay Owen-Withee. Peterson checks in for Halida. .5 remaining on the clock. Gets it into Arndt. Capetillo. And we got a whistle. Foul on Tylee Brecht. That's her 5th. She's fouled out. Natasha Telek replacing Brecht, who's fouled out. We're at double bonus now. Nelson's going to shoot 2. Missed the first one. Sydney Halida had also checked in. Second one is also a miss. Rebounded by Weiler. Regained by Blackhawks, and Capetillo falling onto a Greyhound player. And Geneva Capetillo will fall out with that one. Dakota Shelton will come in to replace her. .33.5 remaining. Peroshek for 3. It's good. Cuts the lead to 5. Stopping the clock again. Fouls on Haven Peroshek, her 2nd. Aren't at the line, shoot double bonus. It's good. Second one on the way. 21.7 seconds left. Second one's a miss. Telek. Peroshek shooting 3, gets blocked. And they call it on. It's going to be Owen-Withee ball. I thought there was a block there. Peterson checks in for Halida. 8.5 to go. We got to get it in first. Gets it into Nelson. Arndt throws it off to Zvolena, but she loses the ball out of bounds. 2.2 remaining. Blackhawks are going to get the win here, so long as nothing crazy happens. And there we go. Your final tonight, Owen-Withee 45, Loyal 39. Senior night is a success for the Lady Blackhawks. So depending on what happens with Colby tonight, Owen-Withee may or may not be tied with Colby in 6th place. I believe they'll go head to head. And I can't remember if I think they split that. But the entire east side will head over to the west side of the conference for the crossover on Thursday. And we'll see what happens on the west side. Currently in 6th place on the west is Stanley Boyd. Currently in 7th place is Bloomer. So I'm guessing that we will head over to either Stanley or Bloomer, again, depending on how things lay out with Colby. Loyal looks to be securely in 5th place, and they look to be heading to Regis. I don't think it depends on what happens tonight. I think they will head over to Regis for the crossover. We are in action tomorrow night with boys basketball, as the boys will host Gilman. And we will be streaming that game for you tomorrow night. With the win, we're going to say goodnight and go Blackhawks.